Hello, welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Tuesday, July 16th, 2024. We are officially halfway through the month of July now. So, wow. Anyways, this week we are working with Messages from the Mermaids by Karen K. This is a gorgeous deck. I've used it before for these readings, so if you're interested in this deck, go back and check those out. I'm sorry I can't even steer you to the correct dates for them, but beautiful messages always. So the author, Karen K., the artist is Linda Olson, and there is deep beauty in both the art and the messages in the guidebook, which I will read to you from. So the author says that she has a deep lifelong connection to mermaids and that she feels that they are the elemental guardians of the sea and that mermaids dwell in the water. Water is obviously connected to our emotions, which is important because we're at the tail end of Cancer season right now. And so pay attention to your emotions and allow yourself to feel them, just like you allow yourself to feel the water when you're in it. And she also says that sometimes emotions can run very deep, just like the sea. So she also says that she feels like there's a lot of power and guidance inside the oracle messages in these cards. So as always for this channel, I look at 2 cards or 2 energies in the cards. The first one I call the energy card, which is the force directed towards us from the world, from the universe, from our environment around us. And the second card is what I call the energy card. Or I'm sorry, busy shuffling and talking, can't do both apparently effectively. The second one is the focus card, which is the intention, effort, or response that we put into that energy. Because ultimately, you know, spirit gives us energy and then we co-create something with it. So this is basically how we make things co-create with spirit by, you know, them giving us something, us giving something back. And in the middle, we create something wonderful and better, hopefully for everybody around us. So let's take a look at our energy card for today. Was very clear. And then let's look at our focus card for today. There we go. So I shuffle decks in all sorts of different ways. I find for this size of deck, you know, it's not quite as big as my hands, but smaller decks that are more like the size of a playing card deck, those are a little easier to shuffle, and I sometimes side shuffle them and just pull from the top. There's no right or wrong way to shuffle. So if you have your own card decks, do what feels natural to you. This is just what works best for me for the most of the part with this size deck. And oracle cards are a little bit bigger than tarot cards or playing cards if you use playing cards for divination. That's actually how I learned to do card pulls years and years ago. Just kind of playing around as a kid, you know, with my friends. But anyway, so let's take a look at our energy card for today. We have discernment coming at us today. I hope you can see this. Okay, what I'm telling you, this artwork is so lovely. So discernment is our energy, and discernment is sometimes very difficult, isn't it? Or maybe it's just difficult in my life. You know, I'm trying to trust my intuition instincts a lot more, and that helps. But so the message here, and I'm only going to read a few of the things that stand out to me, as I think that those are the things that the spirit side wants us to focus on. But the message here for the discernment card is to use discernment combined with wisdom, for you'll soon be making a discovery that could benefit your life or the lives of others in a wonderful way. Wow, what a message. Something of great significance has been or is about to be discovered, and discernment will be required. This mermaid is contemplating the reality of her revelation and thinking about how and if this discovery should be revealed and to whom. Well, that is very interesting. You could find yourself in a situation where discernment combined with sensitivity is required. Perhaps something is about to be unearthed concerning your friends, your family, your ancestors, or a secret that soon may be revealed. All right? Approaching a person or people directly would be the wisest way forward, using compassion and discernment when bringing up any sensitive objects. It also said this card is saying that you're about to discover another aspect of yourself, like layers in an onion. As each layer peels away, you can make new and exciting discoveries. Embrace any new facets you unearth through your soul searching. That's the message that really stood out to me today. So there is something discovery coming to us today. Something that we need to use discernment on and to be a little careful about how we express it to the world. Not afraid, but just careful in how we present it. So let's take a look at our focus card and see how we're going to work with this energy today. Wow, we have the breaking free card. So this is talking about something new and big coming in, and that's how we're going to work with this energy. So this card again is lovely. We have a mermaid here. She's kind of got an octopus wrapped around her. I'm not sure actually if she's breaking free from the octopus or the octopus is breaking free from her, or wanting to bring her to a better place. I'm not sure. Let's look at what the message says. I don't think that this card has showed up for me in a personal reading that I've done with this deck, or when I've used this deck for readings on this channel before. So let's look at the message of this card. Also, I'm sorry, I've got one of my cats is over here mighty curious about what is going on. So I'm trying to keep him from wandering through the middle of my reading. So the breaking free message is, look honestly at your situation. Are you becoming entangled without realizing it? You have the power to break free from a disempowering situation. Just say no. Are you out of your depth? Perhaps you're becoming entangled in a difficult situation and feel there's no way out. Know there's a way to break free from any situation. All it takes is a positive mindset with a sprinkling of hope. You could be entangled in a work or relationship commitment. This mermaid wants you to know that it's okay to say no sometimes. Always tune in before agreeing to anything. And tune in quotes, right? Tune into your intuition. Tune into that inner sense that you have. It says this message also says it's the right time to break free from any psychic cords that are restricting you from spiritual or physical growth. You can do this by asking Archangel Michael to come in and gently remove any cords, and then calling on Archangel Raphael to fill those places with gentle healing and light. So it's interesting that here she's bringing in this archangel energy. And so if that's something you're interested in, the two archangels that she mentioned very specifically are Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. So the archangels are very powerful. And actually, I have a couple decks where I work with the archangels. And so I just kind of want to mention here really quickly. Archangel Michael is considered the cosmic leader. He is a warrior, a champion of justice, a healer, and a guardian of the sick. And then Raphael, Archangel Raphael is considered the holy healer, and he is an angelic prince of healing. He is associated with healing, protection, and with journeys. So even when we're dealing with mermaids and the energy of under the sea, we're still getting that cosmic energy that we call the archangels coming at us. So really interesting reading for us today. So we have discernment. Discernment is telling us that something is going to change, and we just need to think about how that's going to affect our life. Something that we do, something that's done around us or for us is going to change things, but we need to be very discerning in how we work with that. But the interesting thing here is we get breaking free as how we're going to focus on or our focus card energy. And so really don't be cautious. Get away, pull away from that situation. There might be something that's holding you back. I don't know what it is. It could be different for every one of us. It could be work. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be our overall environment. I mean, the world is very difficult right now. There's so much change going on our planet, with the people on our planet, with the animals on our planet. But this message here is of change and discernment with it, and we are going to break free, and that's how we're going to make this all happen. So this is one of those deep messages. I'm going to have to look back at this and watch it again tonight and maybe the next day. And sometimes it's one of those messages that it doesn't make sense to you for a week or a month or longer, but know that this energy today is something special. So just be prepared for that. Special energy of change for you. Don't be afraid. Allow it to happen. So I hope you found this reading helpful or connected with it in some way. We only have one day more of readings with this deck, so we'll do those tomorrow. I hope you come back and join me. Again, my name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. Thank you for listening to this beautiful energy channeled through from messages from the mermaids. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a beautiful day.